Hey, what's up guys? Cinema11 here with a discussion on Charlotte. This was just something I was thinking about while watching the episode and some other things like after the episode. I haven't really been reviewing anything weekly, so I thought I'd do a few discussions on some of my favorite animes and some things that, I just wanted to talk about going on within the animes. Of course, this will contain spoilers for the entire anime, and it could possibly ruin shocking moments for you, so if you haven't seen the anime, get caught up and come back here. I know some viewers, will say like, hey, I'll check the anime out, but I would definitely prefer you watching the anime before looking at this video. And let me tell you a story. I tried to record this at school, and then my iPod died on me. So then I'm like, okay, I'll use my microphone on my laptop, and that was the bad microphone that I originally used on this channel. And it sounded really bad, but that was all I had. And then I had to leave, and now I'm doing this with the only free time I have. So I don't know if I can make videos during the week because I updated my iPod to iOS 9 and it's not working out right now. So they need to update iOS 9 for older devices and everything will be cool. I really don't like recording at school. It doesn't sound good. I don't know if it's the room or my iPod. The room I record in, it just doesn't sound right. And then people are walking by and stuff. There's no really private place to record videos at school. But anyways, so yeah, spoilers coming. So leave the video if you haven't seen Charlotte. So in episode 11 of Charlotte, Furuki, the driver who works with Shun, Pooh, and all of them, he has to make a decision. And there's some villains randomly introduced. I don't really know what Charlotte wants to be as an anime. I liked what happened with Yu's sister dying and everything, and I almost wish it stayed that way because it changed the tone of the anime. You know, they were going around finding different ability users or ability wielders, and then his sister dies, and then he's all depressed and stuff, and the anime gets a little more serious, and I like that. But then they kind of just keep piling stuff up and piling stuff up, and I don't really know where the plot's going. It's like, oh, his sister died, but now we're going back in time. Oh no, villains are introduced. We gotta go back in time again. Oh no, your eye slashed. We can't go back in time. We're stuck here. So we gotta deal with it. And then I noticed the Angel Beats reference when he was in the cafe and when he was depressed and everything. I figured that was Angel Beats because I know it's the same creator who did this, Charlotte and Angel Beats, but I haven't even finished Angel Beats. I've only seen episode 1, I believe, because I wanted to buy it, but I'm probably not gonna buy it. I said that years ago. But yeah, I just almost wish the anime stayed that way because right now I'm just wondering what's the point? Like, where are we going with this? Anyways, the villains have taken Furuki's family and they want you. So Furuki brings Pooh to them, and eventually they kidnap Tomori to get you to come to them. And the two men had some information about the ability wielders, but I doubt they knew everything. Plus, the characters could have easily lied. You know, Pooh, nah, he couldn't have lied because they used the truth serum on him. But Furuki could have lied, and he could have told Shun. He could have told Shun, but he messed everything up by just like kind of handling this on his own. I don't think Yu was in a situation where he could lie. So yeah, let's just Furuki, this is all your fault. And yeah. Plus, yeah, so the characters could have lied, so here's some things that I think they could have done. And this anime involves very good writing, but this part just seemed a little bit weird. And I'm going to see if I can change it a little bit and see if the situation would turn out differently. So, Furuki and Pooh talk about a rule in which if an outsider, I'm guessing someone evil, finds out that that you have a family, you have to quit the group. So basically, Furuki wanted to continue to help them, but he put the rest in danger. He could have easily quit. It was a very stupid reason. It's like, oh, I'm so dedicated to the cause and everything, guys. So I'm sorry. I'm so dedicated that I'll put you guys in danger. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. And I thought we were going to have Pooh get rescued, considering he starts messing with his phone as soon as Furuki misses the turn and informs him about the whole situation. We never got anything with that. Is that going to happen in Charlotte episode 12 or something? Like, does Shun have a plan ready? I don't know how Shun would even know because Shun's blind, so someone else with a cell phone, possibly. I just want to know what Pooh texted. Like, what did you do before? Like, did you do something that could change this whole situation? I don't know, because this anime has done subtle details, like the thing with you taking over people's bodies. Tomori wanted to test something. He can take powers. So yeah. So they get to the factory and they give Furuki keys to his family and then he leaves. Did you ever think that they may have killed your family already? I don't know, villains do that. Like, they'll be like, oh, here's the keys to your family. Oops, we already killed them, or something like that. And then Pooh already messed up by not bringing anyone with him. Like, if you're telling me you're gonna take me to a factory, I would have opened the door, broken out the window or something, probably injured myself, but at least I'd still be alive, you know? Ooh, Facebook. But, let me see. Midoki and Yu would have been extremely helpful in this situation because Midoki can put people to sleep, Yu can take powers, Yu has a lot of everyone's powers. So Pooh gets beat up by this muscular dude. He looked like he was on steroids, and I'm not sure why Pooh didn't dodge at all. Did he not expect it? Because the dude cocks up his punch. You know, he cocks back. Pooh was just standing there. You could have dodged that. So he gets the mess beat out of him. His teeth start falling out, and it's just like, ugh. They start torturing him for information. They knocked all his teeth out. They ripped out his nails, and it definitely reminded me of Tokyo Ghoul, except the fact that Pooh didn't escape from the chair. His hair didn't turn white, and he didn't kill everyone. This anime is somewhat realistic, so that's not gonna happen. Plus, they used truth serum on him, so he couldn't lie. I was definitely thinking that he could withhold some information, but truth serum made him tell the truth. And perhaps lie about a few abilities so that they can save him and the captures wouldn't expect it. You know, the captures wouldn't expect, like, you to have this power, you to do this. Maybe if he didn't refuse, you know, if he didn't refuse in the first place, he could have told them a lie without being injected. I don't, you know, if he was being willing to, like, give them all this information, maybe they wouldn't have done all that stuff to him. Next, they come to Tomori's house, and she gets the mess beat out of her at her own home, and then she's chained up in her underwear. And I was just like, did they rape her? Like, why was she like that? Why was she in her underwear? I'm pretty sure she was in pajamas when they kidnapped her. Like, what? Are we going that dark this fast? The villains inform Shunsuke or Shun about all this, and, well, the responsibility falls on you. I like his reaction because it's real, you know. Most characters just come to terms with what they have to do with the responsibility that they have to take on, but he got all emotional. He doesn't want to do this, and, you know, that's a realistic reaction, I would say. And they probably want him for his plunder ability. I mean, that's the only thing that he really has that's useful. And going back to Furuki for a second, it turns out that he was being threatened before they even built the school. But you always have a choice. I'm sure I got that from some anime, cartoon, or movie, but you do always have a choice. He could have told them back then, he could have told Shun and everyone, and they could have all pretended to not know. Because this group didn't truly act until this point. You are adults now, or they're at least like 18 or something. Furuki has caused a lot of problems because of this. They could have came up with a plan way back then or something like that. So I blame him. And when Yu goes to the factory, when he gets to the factory, he tries to take over the two men to check. It's to check to see if they have weapons and to get rid of the weapons, but they have no weapons. Even then, he could have made one kill the other with their bare hands. He could have grabbed one by the throat and thrown them off the balcony. He could have grabbed both of them and thrown them off the balcony. Even though he feels it, it's not going to affect his real body. So he's going to be okay. I'm just saying, could have picked one up and jumped. But then this girl comes out of nowhere, and apparently her ability is some blinding light from her mouth. I don't know. Like, Why was Shun's plan so safe? Like, he should have killed them right away. He has powers for that. He has the air blast, he has the telekinesis, he has multiple abilities. He can go back in time, but they kind of messed that up. Also, you could have taken the other's abilities. Midoki can put people to sleep. That would have been very helpful. What's his name? Shichino, I think. He can go through things. Those could have been helpful. I thought Shun had told you to take all the abilities of everyone in the facility, but he didn't. That would have been a smart idea, and I'm surprised they didn't think of that. So the little girl comes in there, and she slices his eye right away. They were prepared for this. I like this and I hate this. We get a real reaction with him, like, he's like screaming and rolling around. That's a realistic reaction. But seriously, cutting someone's eye, that's like one of the most messed up things you can do. So now he can't time travel because he needs both of his eyes to be good for him to time travel. And he uses collapse, and it pretty much destroys the building, which doesn't kill the two men, but they really deserve to die for this whole situation. And Pooh uses his body to shield Tomori, and it's just a bad situation all over. And I really don't know how they're going to get out of this. No one can help them at this point. And I really do blame Furuki for this. You could have at least told Shunsuke, with how smart Shunsuke is, they could have had a plan ready for this. They couldn't even go back into time because this happened way too early for all the events to pan out the same way. If this worked, something else would go wrong. This is supposed to be a discussion, but it kind of turned out to be more of an episode review. Anyways, thank you for watching, and give me your thoughts on the episode and the whole topic and everything. My Facebook and Twitter are below. Check them out if you want to be friends, best friends, whatever. Thank you for watching. Peace.